If my younger self could see me now, I'm not sure that she would be able to recognize me. It depends on my younger self. I feel like many people knew that I was gonna end up somewhere in another country, living my best life. And for those people, I proved them right. But for the people that knew me to always play it safe and by the rules, obviously that's not the case anymore. And this one thing that I've realized has changed my life completely. And I'm gonna share it with you in this video. Welcome, my name is Ashley. On my channel, Ashley in Africa, I share my experience of living and doing business here on the continent of Africa. This isn't my typical format. I'm typically pretty, professional, but I haven't been feeling the best. Just, I've been working, I've been having my heads down. It's been cold, my skin has been dry. And so today I've been working from the bed and was like, you know what, this is a part of it. And I need to go ahead and share this part with the community that has supported me so much because, the reality is this journey looks so different over time. And some days it's beautiful, it's luxurious, and other days it's, nose to the ground, getting things done. And the fact is that I took a risk. And so if you've been enjoying my journey thus far, I really appreciate it. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. There's so many of us that are here that are watching, sharing, liking the content, but you're not subscribed. And so I'd love to have you as a part of the family. Thank you in advance for your support. The reality is this journey is a journey for sure. I was never supposed to be here. I fought tooth and nail to live my life out loud, pursue my desires relentlessly. And that looked like building a life in Africa. And to do that and to sustain that, you've got to put in some work. And so I've built businesses since being here on the continent. Some of my businesses have come to a complete halt just because of lack of information, lack of capital, lack of infrastructure. But I'm still going. I'm still pursuing, I'm still persisting because this is what I want to do. And what I've also learned is to keep going. Failure is only an opportunity for you to be pushed in a new direction. And with every challenge, I look at it as something that gives me the resilience to keep going. And so I just want to talk a little bit about some of the things that I've learned that have essentially made it all worth it, right? So I took my girls last week. They were off of school on break, and we did the tourist red bus tour throughout Johannesburg. And it was my second time doing it, but we did a 2-day tour. We also did Soweto during Youth Day, which was incredible. It was amazing. And there is a quote that is discussed on the guided tour about the original developers of Johannesburg. And essentially the quote was, "Fortune favors the bold." Is it? Fortune favors the brave. Fortune favors the brave. And to be brave means to do things that you're afraid of all the time. And I'm doing that. I'm literally doing all of the things that terrify me every day. I am pitching projects to, government organizations for like official policy change. I am speaking at schools. I am hosting investment tours with government ministers, authorities. I'm getting sponsorships from the biggest developers in Africa. I'm building out communities and curriculum for entrepreneurs that are interested in creating businesses for the growth of Africa. I'm being trained on, official trade legislation like AGOA and African Growth Agreement, African Growth Opportunity Act, and the African Free Trade Agreement for intra-Africa trade. Like all of these things are things that I just couldn't imagine that I would be doing, but they are, because I always said that I wanted international business, I wanted foreign diplomacy, and I wanted to do things the way that I wanted to do things. And to think that that's actually happening is wild. I took a risk, and so far it's paying off dividends in affirmation, right? I'm still working on the capital. I'm still working on seeing the return. But what I know is that when you're doing things that your spirit is calling you to do, when you're doing things that move you, when you're doing things that help people, the money will come. And somehow, some way, my needs are met, fully. Everything that I need, I have. Everything that I want comes to me frequently and abundantly. And, it's working out. And so even on days when I'm working from the bed and I'm not feeling the best, I still give thanks because I took a risk and the rewards are endless. So if you've ever taken a risk, or if you've ever been scared to take a risk, let me know. Drop blue hearts in the comments for me and let me know what that looked like and if it paid off for you. And if you're struggling with taking a risk, if your fear is totally overtaking you, that's normal. But I want you to ask yourself, if at the end of this lifetime, God takes a phone and he shows you a video of what your life could have looked like, how would that make you feel? I'm here to remind you that anything that you want to do with dedication, with perseverance, and with a commitment to taking daily actions towards that thing, you can make it possible. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that resonated. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, share this with someone who would find value in it, and subscribe to the community. What are you waiting for? Until the next video, I'll see you soon.